This past Easter, I included something in one of my sermons that seemed to stick. I'd love to tell you that it was some sort of meaningful words of wisdom, or even that I had come up with this on my own. But the truth is, I got this idea from something I saw on TikTok, and it wasn't actually anything that I said. It was this: Little Jesus. I preached 2 different sermons at Easter, and I gave these out at the second service, saying something like, the world needs a little Jesus. But once word got out about them, folks who weren't there or who came to the sunrise service wanted little Jesus for themselves. A week or so later, we put a basket at the entrance filled with them. It says, need a little Jesus? Take a little Jesus. Got a little Jesus? Share a little Jesus. That was nearly 6 months ago, and we can barely keep them in stock. Children and adults absolutely love having them, hiding them, and more importantly, giving them away. I hear stories all the time about how folks leave them in random places for folks to find. Stores, airports, schools, houses. Heck, my mother found one at a Buc-ee's in Kentucky. Little Jesus is everywhere. People have posted pictures of them at the beach, at work, at the airport, and all over the world. In fact, our youth group took hundreds of them to an event in New Orleans and came back with none. You should have seen the face of every recipient when they were handed this little thing. It was like they were being given a precious treasure, which, in a way, I guess they were. That's why folks around here have given them to hospice patients, medical workers, cashiers, waitresses, all kinds of strangers, anyone and everyone who they felt like needed a little Jesus. But you know, you don't have to have a 1-inch rubber figure to give someone a little Jesus. There's countless ways to share them. A little kindness, a little compassion, a little empathy, a little smile, a little help, a little patience, a little forgiveness, a little acceptance, a little hug, a little love. Any or all of these little gestures have a way of changing a mood, a day, or maybe even a life. It's like Paul said in 2 Corinthians, we are ambassadors for Christ. So you and I are called to share our Lord with others. It doesn't have to be a grand gesture. You don't have to offer a theological exposition to someone. You don't have to get a megaphone and preach a sermon on a street corner or even go out knocking on doors. All you have to do is share a little Jesus, knowing that a little goes a long way. I'm Pastor Stephen Mims, and that's your Word for Wednesday. May God bless you.